What's up, everyone? We should be live now. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're in the chat, let me know. So we're just starting off with Golovkin. Derevyanchenko just got back from a prior engagement, so started off a little bit late, but we're in the first round, round one, about half the round going in there, toe to toe. These two guys, I don't think this fight's going to go the full distance. I think it will end up being stopped pretty late on, probably. But yeah, Golovkin's in the centre of the ring. He's taking the centre of the ring and he's just hooks off the jab on Derevyanchenko. Double jabs, back in Derevyanchenko towards the ropes. Derevyanchenko, of course, he fought Jacobs, didn't he? That was probably his biggest fight, I think it was. I don't know too much about Derevyanchenko, but yeah, I think it was his biggest fight. And now he's in with Triple G, looking to get back, you know. Ooh, Triple G with some good work there on Derevyanchenko. And he's dropped. He's dropped already, is Derevyanchenko. Gets a count. Triple G doing what he does best. He takes the full 8 count. He looks like he's ready to go. Not a problem. Looks like he's ready to go in the sense that he's ready to continue. Triple G, I think you'll see the round out. It's 40 seconds. He's firing back. Triple G, I think, will probably take his time here. Just jabbing, seeing him, having a look at him. Shoots an overhand right. Triple G sees it, doesn't engage. A little bit of an engagement there, but nothing pops on for either of them. He ducks out of the way of a couple of hooks to Sergei Derevyanchenko. I'm not gonna lie, it's like 4 AM here. I'm hoping for a pretty early knockout. Sorry, get myself back to bed, back to sleep. After seeing that first round knockdown, let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is going the distance? Do you think this will end early? Even if you've seen this and you're watching it back later on, what do you reckon? Do you reckon it'll end early, or at least at this stage when you watched it? That's round 1 done. And yeah, like, I mean, that's the clearest round. You know, you'll see. Because of the knockdown and stuff. Normally you get people feeling each other out, and yeah, that wasn't a feeling out at all. Golovkin caught him and dropped him. Good start from Golovkin. Can't be complacent, but good start from Golovkin. Last King of Scotland, yes, mate. Good to see you here, Last King of Scotland. You're always here. Good to see you. Had a really busy week, really good week, exciting week for like myself and the channel, I suppose. I was up in Leeds at the Corn Exchange, and I got to interview Josh Warrington for Boxing News TV, which was a really good experience. We're obviously looking to do a little bit more Boxing News TV going forward, so good things going on. If you want to check out the interview, it's Boxing News TV. I think the headline is "My Dad Would Have Sat on Gary Russell Jr." So check it out. That's my first interview. One of the first interviews I've done in general. It was a really great experience. I'll talk about it more in a video separately, but yeah, got to interview Josh Warrington, which was a real kind of a fun experience for myself. Let's get back into round 2. Triple G tripling up with the hooks is Triple G. They clinch as in the centre of the ring. Last King of Scotland, you must have been shitting it a little bit there after the knockdown. It might not go the rounds that you put the bet on. Left hooks by both of them. A good uppercut in actually on the exchange as Derevyanchenko takes the front foot and the front foot, sorry, and the centre of the ring. Yeah, he's backing up Golovkin. I agree with Sergio Mora here. A couple of shots here. Golovkin's covering up. Gets a left hook to the body. Does Golovkin on Derevyanchenko. Good shot. Golovkin takes the centre of the ring. Stepping forward as Derevyanchenko steps in and tries to pour him off of him. Double jab. Golovkin doesn't get through, but just Last King of Scotland. Appreciate you. Good to hear you're doing your thing, Ames. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, the opportunity came. I wasn't expecting it. It's just been really fun. Like, I mean, Ben for Boxing News. He's a proper great guy, giving me the opportunity, and yeah, just taking it as it comes, and no real expectations, but just having fun with it. So do check it out when you have a chance. Good shot there, left hook, and it doubles up again with it. Rocks Derevyanchenko's head back, and an uppercut on the inside, like a little short, nice short little uppercut on the inside. Golovkin catches Derevyanchenko with as he backs him towards the ropes. Derevyanchenko shoots a right hook off the ropes just to create some space, steps back a little bit, and they're back into the center of the ring. Golovkin, man, he's just such a beast, isn't he? A good shot to the body from Golovkin on Derevyanchenko, right hook, just under the ribs. That's where you want it. Doubling up on the jab does Derevyanchenko and Golovkin just to get him off of him. Again, doubling, steps in as he doubles in as well. Another hook off the jab. He did one in the first round. He's doing it again. He steps into range and looks to get to work on the inside as they clinch, and he shoots a shot to the head and to the body. Does Golovkin on Derevyanchenko. The clapper for 10 seconds claps. Golovkin eats a right, but he's cut. He covers it. Does he a uppercut just right at the end of the second round? Short uppercut. Yeah, I remember, let me tell you a bit of a story about Golovkin. I remember coming back home from a night out, right? And I swear I'd see, this is like years ago, like maybe 2010, 2011. And I was with my friend, and he was asking me, like, oh, who do you think's coming up in, you know, boxing kind of thing? And I said to him, there's this guy, I saw him on like a really obscure show. I think it might have been Kasim Umar earlier. I said I saw him and he looked really good. His name's Gennady Golovkin. He's from Kazakhstan. Watch out for him. I didn't really think too much of it when I said that. But like I was just impressed by something. I don't know what it was about him. Yeah, I don't know what it was about him, but just something I saw of him. But yeah, I mean, Golovkin's one of my favorite fighters. I loved watching him coming up, and I want to see him do well in this later part of his career. Good shot there. Derevyanchenko stepping in, engaged in the ring. Shot to the body, shot to the head. It was a triple jab. One head, body, head with the triple jab. Stepping in the center of the ring. Golovkin comes forward, tries to hook. Derevyanchenko ducks and the hook misses. Good shot to the body from Derevyanchenko on Golovkin. Golovkin's just taking a step back and getting his head rocked a couple of times. A good shot here. Golovkin looks hurt here. Triple jabs coming in from Derevyanchenko and Golovkin. Golovkin takes a step back towards the ropes just to recover. He's covering up. He's eating some shots here. Tries to shoot an uppercut on the side and then tries to come forward. And Derevyanchenko pushes off. He eats a right hand and a jab as well. Triple jab and a right hook from Derevyanchenko. More shots to the body from Derevyanchenko. He's really putting the pressure, and Golovkin isn't answering back with a lot of shots. Hasn't been phased just yet, but it's a lot of shots he's been eating. He's definitely hurt here. He's got just a great poker face, hasn't he? Does Golovkin? But these shots are whipping in there hard. He's taking them with not a lot of response. Left hook. Golovkin throws on Derevyanchenko. Come on, Triple G, step it up. Good body shot. It was a jab and then a short, like, shovel hook to the body from Golovkin on Derevyanchenko. Another body shot Golovkin eats. He's eating them, and it's like, what, the third round? It's these will tell late if it does end up going rounds. Stepping on the back foot is Golovkin. It's all Derevyanchenko on the front foot, pretty much. Golovkin now starts walking down. Jab and the left hook is just a little bit too obvious at the moment from Golovkin and Derevyanchenko. He sees it and he ducks the jab and the hook. Good shot there. They trade hooks. Golovkin catches a good shot and he gets caught with his own shot as well there. Need to see that exchange again. They're both fine, but two good shots there. Jab splits the guard from Golovkin and Derevyanchenko. He eats another body shot. Good work from Derevyanchenko so far. Steps in with the right hook to the body. Clocks Triple G again as the clinch. Clapper for last 10 seconds of the round. Claps, as it were. If you're in here, smash the like button for me. It'd be great if you did. It helps with the visibility of the channel. And let me know what you're thinking so far. Golovkin, I think it's pretty clear to say Golovkin looked hurt at points there. We're only 3 rounds in, and there's a lot of body work going in from Derevyanchenko, which I like. And if it's going rounds, as the last King of Scotland says, then body shots get into Triple G. Hope this goes the distance. Come on, baby. Obviously, last King of Scotland likes a little bit of a wager, and he's got a wager on this one. He told me earlier. Hope it comes through for you, definitely. I'm a Triple G fan, so I want to see him, win by any means. To be honest with you, come through and have those big fights again. But this is tough so far. This isn't easy. Derevyanchenko is proven to be every bit of the challenge that we kind of expected it to be. People think this is going rounds, like 10 rounds and then maybe a stoppage. But I mean, Derevyanchenko's looking good. There is a cut above Derevyanchenko's. It's his right, our left as we look onto it, which might be a factor in this. But the body shots are probably the big factor at the moment, which is something I'm impressed with from Derevyanchenko on Golovkin. Golovkin takes the center of the ring. They're both in the center ring, just posturing, double jab. Derevyanchenko ducks 2 jabs, shoots his own jab and misses. A 1-2 with a 2 to the head, which misses from Derevyanchenko and Golovkin. Good right hand there, and then a left hook to the body from Derevyanchenko and Golovkin with the clinch. He's stepping him down. Derevyanchenko is hunting his man here. Just steps off now. Shots are coming in, but they're being blocked from Golovkin's guard. Good tight guard from Golovkin. But Derevyanchenko isn't away, but he's shooting to the guard as well, just to see if it wavers a little bit. Gets in with a jab, just kind of brushes it off, does Golovkin. Golovkin gets in with his own jab and then a shot to the body. Shoots a single left hook, which Derevyanchenko sees, blatantly. Double jab, good body work, and then he changes the angle, does Derevyanchenko. Golovkin follows it, so he's not open, but it's a good angle change, which I think we'll see more of that. Good left hook from Golovkin and Derevyanchenko. Good work there as well on the inside from Derevyanchenko as well. I'm not scoring this, by the way. I'm just watching this. Let me know if you are. Good jab there. Good stiff jab from Triple G. Pouring with his own jab, pouring with his own triple jab, and then stepping in for the clinch is Derevyanchenko. Taking the center ring as well. Good left hook, and then he just misses with a right hand, does Derevyanchenko. A left and a right hook, covered by Golovkin's guard. Golovkin shoots a 3-4 punch combination, which ends with a right to the body. This uppercut on the inside was nice. Double jab, just pouring. Another shot to the body, then a jab. Those shots to the body, they're adding up here, aren't they? A good short, sharp uppercut on the inside from Golovkin. Good right hand from Derevyanchenko, and Golovkin looks hurt again. 3-4 shots again from Golovkin. He just eats them. This isn't so far the Golovkin that we normally see. He's in a fight here. A left hook he eats as well. And the clinch. Golovkin tries to push Derevyanchenko out of the clinch, but Derevyanchenko holds on. Good left hook from Golovkin on Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko's pouring out that cut. He doesn't like the blood that's pouring into his eye. It's a bad cut, a bad area. The cut, I haven't seen too much. Good shot when Golovkin was a 3-4 punch combination. Derevyanchenko got in a good hook to the body. Let's have a look at this cut. I don't know if it's a bad cut. It's just in a bad place. That's definitely for sure. Last King of Scotland says, this is becoming quite an intriguing little fight. It is. It definitely is becoming an intriguing little fight because, yeah, I know everyone expected Derevyanchenko to be a challenge, but, I'm not scoring this, but he's definitely won that round. I think he's won that round here. He's not just going to be the challenge that kind of stays in there kind of thing. He's definitely posing. Okay, so it's opened up by a headbutt, sorry. Smash that like button if you're in here, guys. And let me know what you're thinking of this fight so far. We've got Last King of Scotland here. Staying up late, 4:15 to watch Triple G. Everyone loves Triple G. You stay up late for Triple G because he's an all-action fighter. Triple G is never in a boring fight. And us over here in Britain, they're just checking over Derevyanchenko here. They're saying he's good to fight, so they haven't stopped it, which is good. You maybe think that the home fighter might get that little bit of, you know, favouring as such, but he hasn't here. They exchange jabs from Derevyanchenko on Golovkin. There's a step in towards the centre ring. Derevyanchenko is backing Golovkin up with double jabs and then shot to her body and then shoots to the head as well. It's really hard because like some of the shots don't look. I think they're mixing up their power, and some of the shots aren't hard, and they'll whip in a really hard one. I think they're just trying to, when it comes to shooting to the body, lower the guard a bit. Good shovel hook there to the body from Golovkin. Just lower the hands a little bit to try and shoot hard to the head, maybe get that stoppage. But the thing is here, which is impressive as well, is that Sergei Derevyanchenko is recovered well from being dropped in the first round. He looks as if he hasn't been dropped in the first round, if you get what I mean. Like, obviously, the shot rocked him. I won't say it was a flash, it was a rocking shot. But he's recovered really well, which is fair play to him. Good hard right from Derevyanchenko on Golovkin. Golovkin just really willing to cover up. I think he just wants to like go through him, but it's not quite happened just yet. And in the process, he's taken a lot of shots. Good shot to the body. Sergio Mora is right, saying he's quiet in this round. He hasn't thrown a lot, and Derevyanchenko is active as they clinch. I'm coming to halfway through. It's round 5 we're in. Good overhand right from Derevyanchenko. It's blocked. Golovkin tries a succession of just short uppercuts on the inside. Both miss. Jab to the body, then a left hook. Golovkin loves to hook off the jab, and Derevyanchenko sees it. Great uppercut, though. Great uppercut. Rocks the head back from Golovkin on Derevyanchenko. Good shot. He picks a good shot. Derevyanchenko tries to wing in a left hook. Golovkin sees it and moves out of the way, but doesn't respond with a shot. Derevyanchenko changing angles, and he's fast and he's agile, and he's changing the angles at the moment. We've just got, let's say, a break in the action, as it were, from the method in which I'm watching it. Hopefully that sorts itself out. I'll check on everything on my end if I can change anything of it. So I've got a break in the action at the moment, unfortunately. Hopefully it sorts itself out. But this is the opportunity for you guys to step in and let me know what you think. So Last King of Scotland saying GGG would have hit the deck there. The ref kept him up. I'm not there, and unfortunately my let's just say my thing has yeah, fuck it, you know. My thing has gone down, my stream has gone down, so I haven't seen it. So I need to find a different method of watching the fight. So I'm missing that at the moment. Let's have a look. But that's bad news. If Last King of Scotland is saying that GGG would have hit the ground if the ref hadn't kept him up, then it's bad news for Golovkin, and that's what it's been so far. Derevyanchenko's been looking really good, so let's see what the situation is when we get there. Just sorting everything out on my end. Oh, it's Whittaker versus Adesanya as well tonight. I know you guys, maybe you guys don't watch the UFC. If you do, let me know. That's going to be a great fight. Robert Whittaker is someone I really like. Adesanya as well, I do like as well. But Robert Whittaker, I think he's probably my favourite fighter in the UFC. Don't watch too much UFC, but Robert Whittaker is someone I always watch. He's a proper warrior, so I'll probably be watching that as well. Yeah, I'm on it. Last King. Just those sites that I'm aware of. You know, we don't promote those sites here. You know, wink, wink. But yeah, I'm just trying to get it up at the quick moment. I mean, I've got Sky Sports. This is the thing. It's just I've not got it in this room where I do it in the garage. So, which is just a little bit annoying. But we'll get back up in a moment, I'm sure. Let's have a quick look. No, that's going into some other next channel. So I'm just going to quickly BRB while I get everything ready on this side. 1 second. Right, I'm back, thankfully. Got something sorted, so yeah, we're back in action. Let me know what you guys thought of that round. Obviously, I didn't see it, so tell me what I missed. They're saying Jonathan Banks is telling Golovkin, you know, hey, we won that round, so has Golovkin stepped up? Has he been more successful in that last round? All I need is speed. Is that what Jonathan Banks is saying to Golovkin? Might not be the best advice. Take your breath and let your hands go. That's good advice, definitely, because at times he hasn't been responding with shots, which means that the work rate has been coming from Derevyanchenko. 2019 could end up being one of the years of the upsets because, from what I've seen so far, not scoring it, of course, but Derevyanchenko is doing really good against Golovkin here. Golovkin stepping it up. Good shot to the body and the head. Yeah, so at the moment, on their unofficial scorecard from DAZN, they're given a good left hook there from Golovkin and then popping the head back with a jab. They're giving just Gennady 1 point. It's 1 point in it on their side, so Golovkin eats a right hand there. Good shot to the body from Derevyanchenko. Oh, he's just eating shots here, Golovkin. It's not good. Another right hook on the inside. Eat. I mean, he's just taking it. The guy is ridiculous, but you don't want to be taking it. And back up on my other. But I'm gonna just keep it with this at the moment. 2 shots to the body from Derevyanchenko. Left hook and right hook to the body. Golovkin looks is hunching a little bit over, but he's back now up. Shoots a shot, jab to the head, and then comes over with a right, which rocks Derevyanchenko, and then they clinch. Derevyanchenko just looks comfortable. It's really impressive. Obviously, I know he's got things about him. Like, you don't mix it up with Jacobs, and you know, not do yourself like a disservice. You've got something about you, but he's doing really well against Golovkin here. And this might be this, like, everyone said, good shot there though from Golovkin. Just keeps Derevyanchenko honest as he eats a jab as well, does Golovkin. Good shot to the body there. You heard the sound of that then. But like, people have been waiting. People say Golovkin's on the slide. I haven't seen it in the ring as of such yet. But it's definitely not the usual Golovkin. I mean, it is in the sense that he, wants to come forward and he wants to fight and he wants to make a big drama show. But just eating a load of shots. Good right hook gets through the guard from Triple G on Derevyanchenko. A double jab to back up Sergei. A double jab and then eats another shot to the body. Doesn't like it. And then it's 1-2 on the inside from Derevyanchenko and Golovkin. A left hook comes through from Golovkin. Then he hits a jab as well. 1-2-3 punch combination from Derevyanchenko, just backing up Golovkin. Golovkin's red in the head. That's it. That's what I really like from Derevyanchenko. A shot to the body, switch to the angle, shoots to the head, another shot to the head. Ooh, the referee stepping in a little bit there just to have a go at Derevyanchenko. That left hook, that left hook that Golovkin shoots, Derevyanchenko sees through it. But then, I'm just saying that as well, but he eats 2 left hooks himself. Golovkin looking to exchange and come into the end of the 7th round. Got a little bit spicy there. That was some good action just to close that round. Yeah, he comes in with a left hook and Derevyanchenko just easily sees it. I don't know if it's just like slow or he's just predictable. He ducks out the way of it, but then he eats 2 left hooks as well. So Golovkin's reacting at the same time. Maybe the reflexes are still there, even if you think he's on the slide as such. Breathing very heavily, but I don't see too much in Golovkin breathing very heavily. You always see him in these fights breathing, like taking big, large, deep breaths in when it comes to the minute out in between rounds. But I mean, yeah, taking a lot of shots. Looks like Father Time's caught up with Golovkin. Yeah, I was just mentioning it earlier, Alaska and Scotland. I hadn't seen it in the ring, but it's looking like it. We'll just say it how it is. It is looking like it. Never seen him take these many shots. Yeah, I mean, it's gone progressively since the Canelo fight. He's taken more and more shots, and this is just another one of those times where he's taken a load of shots. They're looking at the cut. He's fine. Like, he's fine. They don't need to do this. He is fine. Yeah, I mean, Doctor's saying it's fine. They're probably going to end up doing it each time. And Golovkin would be smart to just start trying to shoot for the cut. Yeah, it's even on their scorecards. Not scoring it myself, but good shots to the body there. Maybe a little bit low from Derevyanchenko and Golovkin. Shoots a left hook, is blocked by Derevyanchenko. Shoots his own left. There's blood on Golovkin's cheek. I don't know if that's from Derevyanchenko's. Good overhand right from Derevyanchenko. Good work on the inside from Golovkin, shooting some short, sharp uppercuts and a left hook. Eats a couple of hooks himself. 1, 2, 3, 4 punch combination, end into the body with a right hook from Derevyanchenko on Golovkin. A 3 punch combination, eating a left hook, which then Golovkin shakes his head to. He has, man. Left hook, uppercut, left hook from Derevyanchenko. Mostly blocked, but then he eats a shot to the body, does Golovkin, from Derevyanchenko. It's the shots to the body, unavoidable. He's really easily hittable. I mean, he's just allowing himself to be hit. He's stepping forward. Not a lot of closing down as such from Golovkin. It's more following Derevyanchenko. Now he's closing him a little bit more this time round. Shoots left. He might have taken a little bit of a headbutt there from Derevyanchenko, had Golovkin. Good shot to the body there from Golovkin on Derevyanchenko. And a left hook as well. As he's backed up towards the ropes, he paws with the right hand and the jab as well. Eats 2 big uppercuts and then a jab. 2 big uppercuts were eaten by Golovkin. Then he responds back with a jab. Golovkin ducks low as Derevyanchenko tries to shoot, but they both miss. Last minute of the 8th round. More shots to the body. 8 rounds in, body, 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 body. He's just eating them. A couple of jabs from Golovkin and Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko not responding as much. 1-2 from Golovkin is blocked. Then he shoots a 1-2, but shoots the 2 to the body, which lands. Derevyanchenko tries to respond. Just trade jabs, a double jab, and then a 2 to the body. Golovkin loves the jab and then to hook off the jab, doesn't he? And he shoots a jab and then hooks to the body there. Eats a hook of himself. Eats a clean, like, was it like an uppercut or a hook himself? Then a shot to the body does Golovkin from Derevyanchenko. It is a good fight, Last King of Scotland. It is. I think it made even better to the fact that obviously Derevyanchenko is putting up a really good performance. You know, this is the thing, like, Derevyanchenko's stepping up, so this is his big fight, and it's for the IBF title as well, but it's for, you know, what everyone would have put in their pound-for-pound list, you know, prior to the Canelo fight. You know, depending how you see those two fights, you'd put him there maybe anyway. But this is a massive fight for him against someone who's, you know, one of the biggest names in the sport. So he's performing, you know, over and above himself, I suppose, because it's Golovkin. And then Golovkin's coming down. Obviously, well, he's coming up, I suppose, from Steve Rolls. But, you know, obviously, take Steve Rolls out of the equation. It's Canelo, those last fights. And he's coming down to fight Derevyanchenko in terms of, you know, the name status and where he's been prior. So it's maybe not the Golovkin in terms of performance-wise because of the opponent we're seeing here as well. But a great uppercut, but then eats a left hook, and he's looking a little bit wobbly. Golovkin now back on his feet. He shoots a great left hook, but then shoots a great uppercut, then eats a left hook. Angle changes again from Derevyanchenko, which is really impressive. A couple of jabs they both exchange with each other. Feinting him to go to the jab is Derevyanchenko, then shoots the jab to the body. On his toes is he. Shoots a jab to the guard of Golovkin. Ooh, good right to. And a jab. Eats a solid jab, does Derevyanchenko. They're trading in the middle of the ring. Good trade here. And a left hook gets on the inside from Triple G on Derevyanchenko, excuse me. Eats a left hook to the body, a shovel hook, and then an overhand right as Golovkin's backing up here. Golovkin's backing up, eats another left hook, and then he blocks a right to the head as well. Just catches Derevyanchenko on his heels. He looked a little bit wobbly there, but it was just a balance issue, I think it was, from Derevyanchenko. They're backing each other. It's been a bit mercurial here in terms of who's been backing up who, but good action here in this 9th round. I imagine, I'm going to say this now, I imagine that Jonathan Banks is going to come in for a lot of stick, I think, just because it's not the Golovkin we see usually, even though Golovkin is at the moment backing Derevyanchenko up. It's now the position is switched and they get towards the centre of the ring. But I think Jonathan Banks is going to come in with a bit of a stick. Whether it's warranted or unwarranted is for anyone to say, but I think he will, because at the moment Golovkin isn't looking like the Golovkin we've seen before. Age, things aside, but you know, people will give sticks to trainers anyway. But I think that this will be something that we'll see in the coming days, regardless of the result of what happens here. Good shots to the body from Derevyanchenko, which ends to the head. There were hooks to the body and the head there. A jab. Derevyanchenko back on his feet. A lot less output though this time round. In this round, sorry, from Derevyanchenko though. As Derevyanchenko shoots a uppercut to Golovkin. Shot to the body as well. Good jab and then like a short kind of... It's a weird punch to call. I don't know how you call it, but it's a shot to the body nonetheless from Triple G on Derevyanchenko. A jab. Good, but more good body shots, and then a clinch to stop Golovkin from responding from Derevyanchenko. That's smart work. Left hook, then an uppercut, which is a classic combination from Golovkin. Gets through. Good upper body movement from Derevyanchenko just to put off Golovkin. Double jab from Golovkin misses. A 1-2 is blocked from Derevyanchenko. Is blocked by Triple G. Sorry. Shot to the body. Triple jab. Does Triple G respond with? Then tries to shoot with a 1-2, which misses on the sound of the bell. He's just told to relax his Derevyanchenko in the corner of the ring. I wonder what they're saying to him right now. Triple G looking like losing this. Derevyanchenko will get robbed on the cards, though, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, that's what you want. And it's going that distance at the moment. So, I mean, yeah, you're quick. I don't want to say it too early, but yeah, at the moment, the way it's going, I won't say it, I won't jinx it, but the way it's going, you know, it's going your way. Listen, it's expected that Golovkin will come through this. And we know what boxing is like. The scorecards could end up being, you know, favorable towards Golovkin, even though at the moment, like, I've not scored this, you know, you guys know I'm not scoring this. But just eye test wise, the good work is really coming from Derevyanchenko. But yeah, I'm not scoring this, so it's difficult to say like who I think is winning. I think this is definitely going to be a fight that I will actually watch back and, you know, try to score. You know, I'm just a fan at the end of the day, so what does it matter what I think? But I will definitely watch this back. Just getting things back again over on my end.
Derevyanchenko's got to try and keep this pressure on if he can, because Golovkin's backing up there. He looks for the left to the body again. This is a very
We're in round 10. We're nearly a minute in. Derevyanchenko putting on the pressure on Golovkin as they clinch in the center of the ring. Derevyanchenko on his toes, up. A good jab, then he ducks out the way of a return. Does eat a right. Does Derevyanchenko. Golovkin on the front foot, trying to walk Derevyanchenko down. Eats a jab to Derevyanchenko, then he shoots one to the body. A 1-2 gets through from Derevyanchenko on Triple G. Triple G circles around to his right as Derevyanchenko shoots a 1-1-2. Uppercut. And then a left hook ending that combination. Eats a couple of shots, does himself as well. Eats 2 jabs as well, does Triple G. Eats another body shot. Triple G's in a hard slog here. Oh, tries that Rubio style downwards punch there. Didn't quite work off for Golovkin. Championship rounds, definitely. Golovkin stepping on the gas. Hooking off the jab again. Double jab and then a right hook from Derevyanchenko. Blocked mostly, but it goes... jab knocking back. It was just really easy to hit the jab, then rocks the head back from Derevyanchenko. Good shot there. Just catches Derevyanchenko off balance. Derevyanchenko looking a little bit tired here. Takes 3 shots from Golovkin. Moves out the way of one. He's looking a little bit on the little bit leggy as he throws his own shots back on Golovkin. Rocks his head back as they clinch at the center of the ring. Hard to call those shots there because just a lot was happening. It says you might be buffering on my side. I apologize. Derevyanchenko looking a little bit ragged here. I think he needs a second win. He's looking a little bit ragged. What happened there? Harvey Duck, I think he stopped them as 3-4 hooks came through on Triple G on Derevyanchenko. I think, just for my eye, Derevyanchenko was looking quite tired there. It was quite effective, the cutting off the ring Golovkin was doing there. He might have just been taking a breather, Derevyanchenko, but quite a big breather I think he took there. Nearly cut down my own stream there. Whoops. Glad I didn't press that button. We're going into round 11. And it's a close fight. Short uppercut on the inside from Golovkin in the 11th just to start it off as they're at the centre of the ring. A jab to the body and then a jab to the head. A jab in return from Golovkin misses. Derevyanchenko feints to shoot to the body, but then shoots a jab to the head of Golovkin, which is blocked. Pours out the jab just to stop Golovkin from coming forward, then shoots a right, which misses. This is Derevyanchenko, and Golovkin gets in a good body shot on the inside as Golovkin steps in with a jab. Golovkin is pushed from Derevyanchenko, just off of him, just creates some space. More body shots from Derevyanchenko as he steps forward and pushes Golovkin back towards the ropes. You get head-to-head kind of here as Golovkin eats an uppercut, I think it was. Golovkin changes the angle, stepping towards Derevyanchenko's right as they clinch at the centre of the ring. A jab, another jab is blocked from Golovkin. An uppercut on the inside from Golovkin on Derevyanchenko. Another uppercut is blocked. Another one blocked. Left hook and right hook misses. Swings wildly. Does Golovkin. To be fair, it wasn't actually too wild, but eats a body shot as well. And eats another body shot. A good left hook there from Golovkin. In response for a 4-punch combination from Derevyanchenko. Good head work there from Golovkin there just to move out some shots and gets in a jab. A double jab and then a right hook from Golovkin. A good shot. Good left hook from Golovkin. 3-punch combination is blocked as well by Golovkin. Golovkin there shoots a left hook, changes the angle, then shoots a right hand. Sorry. It's late with the commentary, so that's what that's about. 3-4 punch combination as Derevyanchenko steps in. Mostly smothered that work was, I think. A jab. Golovkin looked a little bit hesitant there. Didn't know what he was going to do, I think. Stepping forward, tries to shoot an overhand right. Gets through, I think. Derevyanchenko's eyes looking quite bloodied, but he's standing through this. They're exchanging here right towards the end of the round. You want it to continue. Coming into the 12th round. Another engaging round there. Yeah, looking very tired. Great fight. I'm loving this. Yeah, it's been a really good fight. Squeaky bum time at Sir Alex Ferguson, last King of Scotland, pulling out the Scottish roots with the squeaking bum time, which was coined by Sir Alex Ferguson. It is for you, definitely. I hope we see the distance, and I hope Golovkin wins. Obviously I've got to try and see the fight for what it is, but I am a Triple G fan. I want the correct decision to obviously be given and administered in terms of the fight, but I don't really know what the correct decision is because it's eye test, and eye test wise, Derevyanchenko's doing really good. Is he winning though? Not really sure because I've not been scoring it. This is definitely a fight that I'm going to watch back again, and maybe in the comments I'll put who I thought won the fight in terms of how I see it scored. But yeah, it's hard to say who I think is winning this really. A lot of shots have been blocked. Golovkin shooting an uppercut and a hook. Another hook as well as we start the final round. A double jab misses from Golovkin. Blocks a soft left hook. They're clinching as they head towards the ropes. A little bit ragged here. And they step towards the centre of the ring. A body shot from Golovkin on Derevyanchenko as they then clinch again. Good right hook, left hook combination from Golovkin and Derevyanchenko. The left hook got through. Derevyanchenko works out of the clinch and then tries to shoot to the body. Does shoot to the body. Left hook gets through. They're told to break by the ref. The split. 2 minutes left of this. Any big surprises going to happen? Maybe a knockdown or a knockout? Let's have a look. They're both very weary. Golovkin maybe looks a little bit has more in the tank. A left hook gets through. They're smothering each other's work here. A good uppercut though from Golovkin. They're toe to toe, head to head here. As they clinch, Golovkin just clinches and then they're separated by the referee again. Center of the ring here, Golovkin's backed up by a 4-punch combination ending to the body. Good shot to the body there. Steps in with a double jab, then a shot to the body does himself, does Golovkin, then pushes Derevyanchenko back through a clinch. Good work there though from Golovkin and Derevyanchenko. A wild right hand which just Derevyanchenko sees easily and ducks out the way of. A bit ragged in a clinch and a shot gets through a right. This has been a really tough fight, hasn't it? Really tough for Golovkin. This has been the challenge people expected, maybe even more so. Shot to the body there, and he eats another double jab. 4-punch combination. 3 of the punches looked like they were blocked, and then a shot to the body from Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko eats a right hook. Derevyanchenko changes the angles. That's something that's been really important. He's changed the angles on Golovkin, which just keeps him off being able to get off himself. Hooking off the jab again does Golovkin, but Derevyanchenko blocks it. 30 seconds left. Oh, cracking right, overhand right, I think it was from Derevyanchenko on Golovkin. Couple of jabs in return from Golovkin. It's a little bit sloppy. A little bit sloppy right now. The bodies are just clashing with each other. Derevyanchenko just working out of it. They're both shooting on each other. 15 seconds left. Clinching but not clinching. They're going to be separated. A good short right hand comes through from Derevyanchenko. Uppercut he eats as well. He's backing Golovkin towards the ropes. Golovkin pushes him off the ropes. They're working. A couple of shots shot after the bell as well. They both kind of raise their hands. Derevyanchenko raises his hands as well. I would say pushing my Golovkin like allegiance aside, it's a very hard fight to choose a winner. Just from what I've seen the first time around, very hard fight to choose a winner. 100%. A lot of success from Derevyanchenko. Not a lot of success from Golovkin in some rounds. It's been back and forth in terms of the action. I've just said that, hard to pick a winner, but then I keep coming up with reasons to say that, you know, Derevyanchenko did really well, so maybe I'm talking rubbish and actually Derevyanchenko is my winner. But I mean, I would stop short of saying that because it was a very hard fight to score, definitely. So Matthew Macklin's given it 115-112, which is 3 rounds to, well, obviously with a knockdown, but I mean, I suppose let's just say rounds wise it would be 3 rounds as such. With it's 2 but with a knockdown, isn't it? I think it was just a cold kind of thing was Derevyanchenko as it happened really early, and he just recovered it. And he throughout after round 1, I mean even maybe 30 seconds after, he did not look like a fighter that was knocked down. You wouldn't tell after round 2 onwards that was a fighter who got knocked down. Just no effect from it. Recovered really well, and then just smash to the body, smash to the body. Good shots, good sharp shots. I wonder what the card's gonna be like. The card's gonna be really interesting. Taking a little bit of time is the card, so maybe that might be a little bit of a teller as to the result. I mean, yeah, if you're Canelo, right, you'd be... Have you got really anything to be afraid of? This is not the same Golovkin, not the same performance from the first one, not the same performance from the second one. So I think Canelo, having seen this fight, if he's watching this fight, would be happy to take that fight. I don't think he will. I think he'll move on to other things. I think he's probably done with Golovkin, which is fair enough. He's got his own career to deal with. But, I mean, maybe he'll give it another think after seeing this fight. It's taken a long time to collate these scores. It definitely is. I mean, again, though, this is the thing, like... We see a lot of shots go through, but Golovkin, relatively unmarked. There's a little bit of bruising on his left cheek and just under his right eye as well, but for the most part, he looks all right. But then when it comes to, I suppose as well on the eyelid, the right eyelid of Golovkin, but then when it comes to these opponents, their opponents get pieced up, don't they? They're in a war. You can tell by their face. So obviously, someone's face isn't really on the judging, but I mean, it just tells you kind of, when it comes to effective punches, the punches that have gone through, then the damage that they do have. He's getting a lot of work, is Derevyanchenko, on that cut, and there's a lot of bruising as well around that eye. The eye with the cut and the other eye as well has got a lot of bruising around it. Not far from being shut from the top. I'm just going to shut now. Let's hear these scores. Definitely one hell of a fight. Really good fight. 114, 113. 115, 112. It's Triple G. Is it? Yeah, it's Triple G. Triple G wins the... Is it IBF and IBO, was it? I thought it was just the IBF. Once again, a champion is Gennady Golovkin. I have to watch this back again and give it a score myself. A really good fight this was. Really good scrap. Really good engaging fight. Good to watch. Golovkin on the slide. Clearly by the thoughts of 3 judges, has still got it. Still enough to be a champion. Would you want to see this fight again? Hey, I would. Great fight. We'll just stay with this here just to see who Golovkin calls out. I'm not going to read the comments just yet. What I will say though is, Last King of Scotland, I think this is the first stream in which I think one of your bets has come through. Congratulations, my friend. Well done on winning your bet. I'm glad that's come through for you. A nice little earner for you. You go have fun with that little bit of wager that you've won there. Well done. Let's have a little listen as to who they're going to call out. Yeah, I agree with Matthew Macklin here. He's saying Canelo would jump to the trilogy. Yeah. IBF and IBO winning a couple of titles, beating Golovkin again, if you count, obviously, however you see the fights and whether you think he won or not. That's a fan opinion, but they don't. This is a tough fight. Just posing now with a belt. Derevyanchenko was knocked down early in the Jacobs fight too. Last King of Scotland, come on, the king scoops the cash. About time. Yeah, well done, big fella, well done. Alright, Last King of Scotland, quick question to you. Who do you think won? Let's push your bet to the side for the moment. Obviously, you want your bet to come through, I know. But who do you genuinely think won? Hopefully we're going to get a little bit of a post-fight reaction here from Golovkin. I know he's going to say stuff like what he always says, isn't it? Those buzzwords. I want big fights. I want a big drama show. I want Canelo. I want the belts. That's what he's going to say, but let's just see. Let's listen in. A little bit of boos from the crowd. A lot of boos now from the crowd. Boo stopping Golovkin for talking. Huge experience. I mean, 37. Can't be having more of these experiences. Physically good. He looks like he looks aesthetically like the Golovkin we always see. You never know what happens in training camps and things like that. He says he's learned a lot from this and he knows what he needs in coming fights.
He came right at you in this fight, tried to force the action in this fight. Did you expect that type of fight from him?
Yeah, I think so. Just he showed me so big heart,
Yeah, definitely showed a big hearted Derevyanchenko.
One of those fights that was so close. I know you have big goals in the division, but does this fight deserve a rematch?
Absolutely. If you,
Rematch. Okay, Golovkin's open to it. Good.
of course, I'm ready. Just guys, I'm a boxer. Just I'm ready for anything.
You talked to Sergey for about a minute or so right after the decision was announced. What did you say to him?
I tell him, hey, Sergey, this is best fight for me. Just this huge experience. It's maximum this draw. Just respect his team.
You had hopes after being here in June that you'd be back here fighting Canelo Alvarez and not Sergey Derevyanchenko. Did that affect your focus?
Here we go, the Canelo, but formed in a question about focus.
Right now is my experience. I need a little bit more. I need still strong in my camp. Just more serious.
You had said when I talked to you after you beat Steve Rolls, I said, who do you want next? You said, everybody knows who I want next.
Here we go.
Is it still the same?
Who's you want next?
You want Canelo in your next fight?
Absolutely. Just I'm open for anybody.
Canelo,
So many great champions right now here.
other champions.
Sergey, a lot of boys. Just come on.
A little bit of commotion going on here. Don't know what that's about.
But that's okay. Did you learn anything about yourself in a fight like this? At 37 years old, do you have to do anything differently to fight at the top level?
I need to work hard. Just I need a little bit more focus.
A little bit more focus.
For you to get Canelo Alvarez in the ring?
Everything's ready. Just call to Canelo. Just if he said yes, let's do it.
Really wants that fight, don't he? A little bit more focus. Golovkin, the idea of Golovkin not being focused is a strange one.
We're going to turn to Sergey Derevyanchenko.
We'll say here just with it for the Derevyanchenko reaction. See what he says.
Sergey, second fight at Madison Square Garden. Second time you come a little bit short, but it sure
Yeah, he's definitely won the crowd vote here, Derevyanchenko. A lot of cheers from the crowd.
Спасибо моим болельщикам. Спасибо моей команде. Что они мне помогали.
Okay, so
Спасибо, кто пришел сюда. Нью-Йорк.
middleweight.
Мои болельщики.
Jamal Charlo, Canelo Alvarez WBA, Ryota Murata being the WBA regular, and Demetrius Andrade being WBO. I'd like to see any of those, like the Charlo fight. I'd like to see Canelo fight. I'd like to, Andrade, yeah. I mean, let's see who calls out next. Sorry, not who calls out. We know who calls out, but let's see who he's in with next. I don't think it will be. If he's saying he wants to unify, then it's going to be one of them. If he's waiting out for that Canelo fight, then it's probably going to be a defense. Not a unification fight. It's defense against someone else in the IBF top 10 rankings or IBO rankings, whatever. But hey, Billy Joe Saunders, if he's willing to step back down to middleweight, Billy Joe Saunders will have seen that, and I think he'll have liked the idea of fighting Golovkin. He went to Kazakhstan, didn't he? He said he called him out in his back garden, a la Tyson Fury with Deontay Wilder when he went over to America. So that could be on the horizon as well. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. So Last King of Scotland saying Triple G, honestly, but it was close. It did look close. Callum Smith would batter this Triple G, yeah. I mean, Callum Smith would give the guy a lot of problems with his height, his range, his power. Crazy fight that would be. I'd love to see it. I'm gonna quickly summarize this and then head out of here because we're nearly up to 5 a.m. It's been a good watch, but yeah, I'm totally knackered. I'm gonna be going to the couple of press conferences coming up soon. Hopefully I'll be in London on Monday for the press conference that is there. It's gonna be a crazy one, and then maybe Ritson Davis Jr. as well. So a couple of things coming up on the channel. check out the interview I did with Josh Warrington. That was a great experience. Boxing News TV. Let's summarize this fight. Coming into this, everybody thought that Triple G would be in a fight which he'd be challenged by Derevyanchenko. I've put Derevyanchenko, haven't I? Oh my god, I've just seen that. It's late here, guys. Can't believe I've done that. Let's just quickly edit that. Done. I'm happy with that now. Yeah, everyone was expecting this to be a tough fight for Triple G. Last King Scotland, thanks for the stream, bro. Catch you next time. Catch you next time as well. Thank you for joining. You're always here interacting with me. Great to have you in here as usual. Last King of Scotland. Just going to summarize. Was the challenge everyone expected to be? Everyone thought that maybe, well, not everyone, but a lot of people thought that Golovkin would get rid of him after so many rounds. It didn't turn out to be the way. Ended up going the full distance, and Triple G was hurt a number of times. He shipped a lot more shots than he usually does, both to the body and the head. Body was available the whole time. Triple G just kept eating shots to the body. He was returning shots as well, but he wasn't as the dominant and powerful or, forceful kind of Triple G that we usually see. It was this time around, it was Derevyanchenko getting a lot of work. Is this because he slid because of his age? Is it because he said he wasn't as focused? Some things happened in the camp. He said in his post-fight interview, he just didn't have that focus. I mean, obviously it's Derevyanchenko and not Canelo, which is the fight he's looking for. So these things can happen. But he did knock him down in the first round, and it looked like it was going to be an explosive start. But it turned out to be that knockdown of Derevyanchenko, it wasn't a flash. I wouldn't say it was a flash, but it got him on his heels. Definitely a shot that rocked him. But after that round, Derevyanchenko didn't look like a fighter that was dropped early in the fight at all. He recovered really well and just waylaid to the body. Had a lot of success with it, and it was close. It was close on a couple of the cards that we saw from the experts from Sky Sports and DAZN. But it was Golovkin who got the result in the end. He did step up in the championship rounds as well. And I'm a Golovkin fan. I'm glad that Golovkin got the result. But this is one of the things, I didn't score this, but I will watch this back and quote unquote score this and give you my idea of who I thought won the fight. So do look out for that in the comments on this video once it goes up and it's processed. But it was Golovkin who got the victory. I think one had it by one round, the other had it 115-112, which is Matthew Macklin's card. He got it pretty much spot on. So it's Golovkin, who is now once again a champion in the middleweight division at the age of 37, winning the IBF and IBO World Championships at middleweight. And good. I mean, I do like Golovkin. I'll follow out his career, however many fights he has. He wants Canelo, who's ready for other champions in the division. And he's going to be in good fights. I mean, it's a Golovkin that's willing to be hit and willing to trade and willing to shoot his own shots and just come straight through you. Maybe it's part of that thing where he thought, I'm not going to get rocked here, so F it, I'm going to just go for him. And yeah, maybe he thought he'd get him out there, but it didn't just pan out. But yeah, Golovkin's going to still be an interesting fight, even if you think it's a Golovkin on the slide or a Golovkin not as good as he used to be. Still the Golovkin, the entertaining Golovkin that we see anyway. It's just a Golovkin that's going to eat more shots. You know what I mean? Or maybe just power's one of the last things to go, but maybe a little bit less power, a little bit less speed, a little bit more heavy-footed. But yeah, still a very good result for Triple G. That'll close it for now. Triple G wins the IBF and IBO middleweight championships and beating Derevyanchenko on the scorecards. This has been Take Aim's, your corner man. A lot of things coming up on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Smash the like button. It's 5 a.m. here. I'm getting out of here and getting some sleep. Take Aim's, your corner man. I'll see you on the next one. Thought he'd get him out there, but it didn't just pan out. But yeah, Golovkin's going to still be an interesting fight, even if you think it's a Golovkin on the slide or a Golovkin not as good as he used to be. Still the Golovkin, the entertaining Golovkin that we see anyway. It's just a Golovkin that's going to eat more shots. You know what I mean? Or maybe just power's one of the last things to go, but